everyone doing? Okay, it's a beautiful day. In divine name and creator, I want to greet you with a civilized greeting in a very uncivilized time. Hotep. Hotep simply means peace. Shalom, assalamu alaikum. What's good? Everybody all right? All right. Let's give our good brother Carlos Muhammad a round of applause. And round of applause to the staff and the administrators. Can you do that? I met a couple of short presidents today, which is a good thing. I met the dean, he's about my height, so let's give him a round of applause. If the dean didn't tell me to take that person, where's the dean now? Oh, there's the dean. How you doing, good brother? I'm trying to be like you, a little bit more head, that's all. All right. I want to welcome y'all to the fifth element of hip-hop symposium, and I want to thank Carlos Muhammad for inviting me to be the moderator and facilitator to make sure these questions kind of get out as smooth as possible so we can extract from our panelists the best of what they have to offer in order to get this information out. There's a few questions I'm going to ask them, but we're going to expound on it, and hopefully we can have a Q&A session a little bit later on. Hopefully you can develop some questions. There's a few things I want to read to you before we introduce the panelists. And we're still waiting on Dre Johnson and Alicia Cruz from the radio station. So as soon as they walk in, we'll just bring them up. Is that cool with everyone? There's a few things I want to read, a few quotes I want to read to you. Our good brother Franz Fanon asked us to ask ourselves the questions. Who are we? Where are we? And are we all that we ought to be in this world? Coming right behind that, Franz Fanon says, out of relative obscurity, each generation must discover its mission, fulfill it, or betray it. And today we're going to have a very a live discussion in reference to the fifth element of hip-hop, which is having knowledge of self. Let me understand that hip-hop is high infinite power, healing our people. I need you to say that to yourself real quick. Hip-hop is high infinite power, healing our people. And we must understand the four fundamental elements of hip-hop before we even deal with the fifth element. If we deal with the four fundamental elements, which in his monumental book, Hip-Hop Decoded, Black Dot says the four fundamental elements, and he talks about the four fundamental elements, and he talked about the fifth element, which is knowledge of self, to synthesize the four elements. Now, by a show of hands, be honest with yourself, how many people know the four fundamental elements of hip-hop? 4 people. This is critical. You're making my job real hard today. The 4 fundamental elements of hip-hop is graph writing, which is graffiti, breakdancing, MCing, and DJing. Based on the 4 fundamental elements of the universe, earth, air, fire, and water. Hip-hop just didn't come and just appear one day. They're based on elements of the universe. All right? This is how deep hip-hop is. This is why it's far beyond a culture. All right? So we have to have this fifth element in order to synthesize the 4 elements, to make it applicable to every situation in a culture. All right? Any situation that you may be confronted with. All right? No one understands that these 4 elements are synthesized by the fifth element. So let me introduce to you the panelists today for this particular discussion in this dealing with the fifth element of hip-hop symposium.